Hello, hello. Welcome in. I'm Tammy Masterbirdie, best-selling author of the book, The Universe is Talking to You. Tap into signs and synchronicity to reveal magical moments every day. And soon to be released, the Higher Help Method. And before I jump in today's topic, I have to tell you that if you are part of the summit, my live event, the 3-month event that is going on, that is free, elevatedexistencesummit.com. I am teaching today at 1 p.m. So in 1 hour from now, if you're watching this live, I am going live and I am teaching on the Higher Help Method at 1 o'clock today. And I'm launching the pre-order for the book, not to the world yet, but just to my summit listeners. And when you pre-order the book through the summit, you are getting summit only bonuses that are going to help you right now so you don't have to wait until the book comes out in April. So I have to say that if you're not already part of it, elevatedexistencesummit.com to sign up. Let me move all my stuff because it's pushing me forward. All my stuff off of here. So if you're not already part of it, elevatedexistencesummit.com. And I'm going to be teaching on the Higher Help Method again at 1 p.m. today, and then it'll be available. I believe actually my class, we're not even going to shut down. So it'll be available throughout the summit for you to listen to. And again, we're going to have those summit only bonuses when you pre-order the book, which is months away now. Finally, the book is coming out in April. So I had to start off with that. And then we can jump into today's topic. So you might have seen the topic. Oh, you ordered my book today, Mary. Yay! Make sure you go to the page and enter in the receipt number so that you will get all of the bonuses and the bonuses that are going to be added in. There's more stuff to come. So I just want to stop so you guys don't hear my email going off. So the topic of today. And oh, yay, Mary. Okay, so the topic of today, and you might have seen it in whether you get my email or you just saw this post. The topic of today is why feeling stuck in your life, in any area, in multiple areas. Most people who are stuck in one are stuck in more than one, just to varying degrees. Why am I here to tell you that feeling stuck is a good thing? That it's actually something to get excited about and to celebrate. The reason I want you to know that is feeling stuck is normal. You are not alone. Everybody feels stuck. Do you know why? It is the universe's way. It is a tool the universe uses to help you onto something better, to help you to grow and move forward to a better place. Think about it. If you were happy and content in all areas of your life, would you look to make a change? And if you never looked to make a change, would you get that better paying job, find that better relationship, improve the relationship that you have right now with your spouse, with your daughter, your son, whomever? That is how we get to better things. We are unhappy. We are stuck. And it pushes us to do something differently. It pushes us to search for an answer, to search for something better. And when you are doing that, that is how the universe can direct you to a better place. So it's like often people will get fired from a job because they haven't pushed themselves to get out of that job. And the universe is at a point where they're like, all your angels and guides are like, girl or man, like, what are you doing? This thing is over here waiting for you and you're sitting here. What are you doing? Right? So you'll get fired from the job. Now you're really forced to do something differently. Now you're really forced to look for something. But if you're not stuck, there's no motivation to find something better. I can't tell you how many people I have come across that are in relationships with someone and they go through something traumatic, or they go through something that tests their relationship, whether it be a spouse or anything. And having gone through that and feeling upset or feeling stuck is what then pushes them to work on the relationship. And now their relationship is way better than ever before, even when they first met. I've heard it so many times from people, and it's true. And so when you are stuck, I don't want you to be upset, depressed, stressed, frustrated, worried. I know it's hard not to be, but I want you to shift your mindset around it. I want you to start looking at being stuck as a good thing, because that means something amazing is waiting in the wings for me. I just have to do my part. Life is literally a cycle of getting stuck, figuring it out, moving forward and growing, getting stuck again, figuring it out, moving forward and growing, doing really great, getting stuck again. Now we're up leveling, getting stuck again. Now you're going to up level again, right? So it's so normal. And honestly, it's the way the universe pushes you to know, if I'm stuck, that means there's something amazing coming. And I just have to get there. I just have to do in that cycle of feeling stuck, figuring it out, moving forward, getting stuck, figuring it out, moving forward. It's the figuring it out part that is on you, but it is not all on you. Because the universe is always with you. Your angels and guides are always with you. They're always directing you. You can always ask them for help in figuring it out so that you can get to that better place. That is the crux of what our job is, right? So when we know we're stuck, that's when we do the higher help method. That's when we say, okay, what do I actually want? I don't want this. So what do I want instead? And you get clear on what you want. You then call in your higher helpers. There's a variety of ways to do this. I will talk about them in today's class if you're joining me. But one of the easiest is just to call in higher help and in the moment and ask through a prayer, through a statement, whatever you want to call it, to the universe to say, I need help figuring this out. If you know your specialized higher helpers, which by the way, there are lists and lists of them by topic in the book. If you know your higher helpers, you call them in as well and you say, I need help figuring this out. I need help moving forward. I need help getting unstuck. So please show me the way. Send me the ideas, the signs, the synchronicities, the opportunities, the people, whatever you need to send me to help direct me in the right direction to move forward. Because I know that because I'm feeling stuck, something amazing is waiting in the wings. And I want to get to that something amazing, but I don't want to have to do it by myself because it's probably going to take a lot longer. So if I ask you to help me with it, I know it's going to go a lot faster. So can you please help me? And by the way, help me notice the signs that come and help me take action on them. That's your second step, right? So, and there's 4 steps to the higher help method. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I will in the class, but that is really the crux of it all. So feeling stuck, let me figure out, what do I want instead of what I have? And let me ask the universe for help. Let me ask the universe to guide and direct me. Let me get help in figuring this out. And when you ask the universe, you are always, always, always answered. You are not always answered in the time you expect to be answered. You are not always answered in the way you expect to be answered, but you are always answered and you will always get to a better place. Again, sometimes we get fired and it's the universe pushing us out of that job because there's something amazing waiting for us. And the universe has had enough of sending us the signs that we're not paying attention to. And so now we're finally fired. Or now the person walks out of your life and you're like devastated. But at the same time, you're like, our relationship has been miserable and I have been miserable and I just couldn't do it. So the universe was like, I'm going to let this person do it so that you can find the better person for you. But you don't have to wait for the universe to push you. You just have to know, I am stuck. I am unhappy. So that means there's something better. Maybe that means this relationship can improve. Maybe that means I need to leave this relationship. Whatever that is, you throw it over to the universe and you say, I am stuck. I want out. I want better. I know it's there. Please help me get there. Please direct me. And knowing, instead of focusing on I'm stuck, this sucks, I don't know how to get out of this, I'm tired of being here, this is miserable, I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to do nothing, right? And when you do nothing, you get nothing. Instead of doing that, you say, oh my gosh, I am stuck. This means I know there's something good coming. I know there's something waiting for me. It's my job to figure out how to get to it. And I don't have to do that on my own. I can ask the universe to send me the breadcrumbs that are going to lead me forward. And then I get out of the stuckness faster. And then, by the way, things are amazing, but don't be surprised if you get stuck again. Because now you're stuck again, you're unhappy again, and you're like, you know what? This is all right. I'm in a way better place than I was in, but I'm kind of feeling stuck again. Let me just ask for help to be directed. This means grow. This means I'm trying to grow, and I'm preventing that, or I am blocking myself in some way. So let me ask the universe to assist me in this. Send me to the people I need to go to. Send me to the healers, to the energy workers, to the alternatives, if it's a physical issue, the doctors, whatever. Help me figure out what is blocking me and how I can get out of it. You can ask for help with everything. You can ask for help with your mindset. You can ask for help with healing. You can ask for help with figuring out why you're stuck and how to move forward. You can ask for help with all of it. That is literally what we were meant to do when we came here. I wholeheartedly believe that when we as spirits were like, you know what, I'm going to go and I'm going to live this physical life and it's going to be amazing because I have all this help available to me. I can't screw it up. I can't screw it up because I know that I have all this support. And even if I screw something up, and I put that in air quotes, even if I mess something up, I know that the universe will just redirect me. So I can't actually do anything terrible or make the wrong decision, because as long as I am in communication with the universe, as long as I have this relationship with the universe, my angels, my guides, and we are talking every day, and this is in my life. And when I say talking every day, it can just be a prayer, right? I'm not talking about you having to be super intuitive and all of that. Believe me, anybody can do it. And I teach people in my book, The Universe is Talking to You, how to get those signs, right? But as long as you are doing that, you are never alone. You are never stuck. You can always fall back on that. So stop freaking out about feeling stuck. I have learned this so many times in my life where I have felt like, oh God, I don't know what to do, or I don't know where to turn, or I don't know which way to go, or I'm not sure how to handle this. And I've asked for the help, and all of a sudden the perfect person will drop into my consciousness. I'll see them on social media. Somebody will tell me about them. I'll come across something online when I'm searching for something. I'll overhear somebody talking about something. However the universe gets it in, okay? But it gets it in. And the perfect person to help me with that, the perfect person with the answer I need, drops into my life as if by magic. It's not magic, it's the universe. And when you ask it for help, it immediately starts working for you. And if you can just shift your mind to knowing, when I am stuck, this is amazing. This means something amazing is in the wings waiting for me. And instead of wallowing in my stuckness, I am going to ask for help to get out of this. I'm going to ask for help to say, okay, I'm stuck. So that means something great is coming. Can you help lead me to it? Can you help me? Can you drop the idea into my mind that I wasn't thinking about? Can you put something into my conscious awareness so that I now know, oh, this can be helpful to me. Oh, this might lead me forward. That's how you handle being stuck. And again, shifting your mindset to being stuck is not a bad thing. It's awesome. If you were never stuck, you would be in the same place, living the same life like Groundhog Day. You know that movie Groundhog Day from back in the day? You would literally just be living the same thing over and over again. And it would get boring after a while, right? It's like all those celebrities that get everything they think they wanted and then they're still miserable. Well, they're still miserable because there's something else. There's something they're missing. There's something that's not fulfilling them. That means you are now on a quest to figure out what it is. What am I missing? What do I need? It doesn't matter the material stuff. We all get stuck. And that is the way of pushing you forward into your destiny, into what's waiting, into something better. And then again, you live your life in conjunction with the universe and you get stuck again. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going to panic because I have a plan. I have a plan. I just have to figure out what it is that I want. And always what you want, you always say to the universe, I would like this or something better. Because our conscious brain can't even comprehend the possibilities that are available to us. So you always throw that over to the universe. Even when you say, I want this, you always say, I want this or something better. I don't think anybody is ever going to turn down something better. And you partner with the universe. And that is why I'm so passionate about my higher help method that, by the way, I created without knowing I was creating. I was doing it for myself. That's how most things happen in my life is I'm doing things for myself. And then people will say to me, well, how do you do that? Or how come this is working? Or what do I do about this? And I'll go, oh, well, let me think about it. What do I do? And then I put it together into a method. So the higher help method is your answer anytime you get stuck with anything. And I'm going to be teaching all about this in a synopsized form, of course, because it's an hour class. Today, very shortly, at 1 p.m. Eastern on the summit, and it will be available through April. So if at any point you happen upon this, please tag someone who needs it in the comments and let them know it's completely free to listen to this class. And it's at elevatedexistencesummit.com. And then again, I'm going to be launching my pre-order campaign, which includes a 2-part live class with me walking you through the higher help method, just FYI. But I'm launching it today just to my summit listeners, and they are getting summit only bonuses that you are not going to get anywhere else. So let me just see if there's any questions. And then I have to go run and feed my barn animals, my goats and my little baby cat out there before I go live at 1:00. So, but that is what I wanted to come here and tell you. I really just wanted you to shift yourself around that. And if what I'm saying means something to you and you are liking it, please, I always forget to say, hit that like button, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, just to let other people know and help me get this out there. I always forget to say that. Thank you, Beverly. Beverly said she's excited to see me teach at 1:00. I'm excited to teach at 1:00. Lorraine, you can order my book in a bunch of different places. But just, and I know you're one of the members. So, you'll see today if you're listening to me, because I'm going to be adding additional bonuses in. And even when you pre-order today, you're going to get those additional bonuses from some of my favorite expert friends. But you can pre-order it anywhere. Just go through the summit, enter that receipt number so you get the live class with me and everything that's going to be happening in May. Hold on a second. Geraldine O'Keefe. Yes, I remember you said I had an excellent session with you in November to get me unstuck from publishing my book. You gave me an excellent plan and I do everything every day. I am at peace and we'll keep following this plan. Consequently, it's helping me with my stand-up comedy routines. That's awesome. I'm gaining more confidence and found another passion. That is awesome, Geraldine. Thank you so much for sharing that. Oh, she says hard work, but worth it. It's always worth it. It's always worth it. So Aura, so the new book will be available as an audio book. It is not up for pre-sale yet as the audio book. Right now, you can get it in an ebook format, and you can get pre-order it. It doesn't come out until April in the paper book format. The Audible format, the audiobook format on Audible, will be available closer to the publishing date. So once that becomes available, I will let everybody know the audiobook is up. I did the audiobook, obviously. I recorded it. It's just that for whatever reason, it often doesn't go for pre-sale until closer to the date. So I will let you know, but it definitely will be available by the time the book launches. That much I can tell you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Sarah's asking about the audiobook as well. It will be available, so stay tuned for that. I will let you know. I'm going to see if I can get a date from my publisher as to when that will be available. But it will be before April, so you will still be able to get bonuses and stuff like that. But I will find out from them when they are putting that out there. It should, again, it will definitely be before the book launches. It's just not, I don't know why they don't release it for pre-order yet, but I will find out. And I will get back to you on that. Let's see. Oh, how do you get the class? So you go to elevatedexistencesummit.com. You sign up for the summit, and then it gives you a page where everything is, there's like a page where all of the different live interviews are happening, and mine is happening on that page today. And then the immediately after, I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern, the replay goes live, and then that'll be open. So you'll be able to listen to it once you're in. Rupa says, can I ask to be unstuck on behalf of someone else? You mean if someone else is stuck in your life and you want to help them, you 100% can ask on their behalf by basically what you'll do is you put it into their angels and their guides and the universe's hands. So you say a prayer on their behalf, right? We can't control other people. We can't help people who don't want to be helped, but you can 100% always and forever call in the universe, their higher help team, and specialized higher helpers to say, please, can you guide and direct them and help them? You can call in the help on their behalf, and then you have to let go of it because it's their life and it's their choices and it's their situation, and we all have free will. But what you can do is offer that prayer of help and ask the universe to assist you in assisting them. And you can also say, like, please help them, and also please help me to be able to do my part and know when I should do something and not do something. That's another piece. What is the name of the book? It's called The Higher Help Method. Stop trying to manifest and let the universe guide you. It is still very much a manifestation book, but the stop trying to manifest is we are trying too hard and we are stressing ourselves out and we are trying without the help of the universe. And if we basically, I give you this method to make it easier, to make it less stressful, and to make everything flow smoother than all of the trying that we wind up doing, and that winds up messing us up. Oh, Mary says, or ask your guides to help their guides. You can certainly do that as well. So yes, that's something that we can always do. So if oftentimes we feel helpless, I think, when people in our lives are stuck, especially when it's like a son or a daughter, somebody that you love so much and you just don't want to see them suffer. What you can do is call in their angels, and call in angels and gods and goddesses. And, if you know me for a long time, I'm all belief systems, right? Everything is connected on the other side. And so I call in everybody I can to assist them, even if it's just to give them strength, even if it's just to shift their mindset. Call in Archangel Jophiel on their behalf, right? There's so many things we can do in terms of doing something without interfering, or without, we feel helpless when we feel like someone's headed down the wrong path or someone needs help. You can certainly call in their team on their behalf. And please know that it works. In the book, I have this prayer under the parenting chapter, because every chapter has customized prayers. And in the parenting chapter, I actually have a book on calling in higher help on behalf of I have a prayer on calling in higher help on behalf of your child for like friendships. There's protection. There's like a bunch of prayers that you as a parent can use, not just for yourself, but also on behalf of your children. And I have shared the friendship prayer with a couple of people who've had amazing results just from saying this prayer on behalf of their child. So please never discount the power of calling in higher help for someone else, because to me, it's a great way to sort of aid them without interfering, right? Because higher helpers are only going to do what they can. They're only going to do so much. We still have free will. And so, but my gosh, having them called in rather than not having them called in makes a huge difference. That much I can 100% tell you. Lorraine, can you ask for multiple things for yourself and others? You can certainly ask for help in multiple areas. When I find if you are stuck in majorly stuck in multiple areas, I always say to people, try to just focus the whole method on just one or two things. Because when you're working on one or two areas, other areas will improve along with that because everything is connected to one another. That's why often when we get stuck in one area, we're stuck in more than one area because whatever is keeping us stuck in this area is probably keeping us stuck in this area and this area, right? Whether it be a belief, whether it be a habit, whether it be a way of thinking, whether it be non-action, whatever it might be. But you can, and in fact, when you're saying a morning prayer, like my morning prayer that you can get for free on TammyMasterBirdie.com as one of the 3 tools that I give away, I always say call in for everything you're facing that day, right? So when I say the higher help method, that's for working on like big stuff. But on a daily basis, you call in higher help for anything you're facing that day, whether it be a meeting, a conversation you have to have with someone, a drive that you have to take, you're going to a store, you're overwhelmed, whatever's going on and you need assistance, you call in higher help for daily stuff. I always feel like when I'm working on big things in my life and I'm asking for help and direction, if you ask for help with too many different things, I feel like your focus gets scattered and it's harder to notice all of the stuff coming in. But if you're focusing on one or two things and you start making some progress in that area, number one, you will see progress in other areas. I promise you, everything's connected. But number two, you then go back to the method and you start focusing on the next area. So I hope that makes sense to you in terms of using the method versus kind of like the daily prayer and just asking for assistance with stuff. Okay, hopefully that helps. Lorraine, if you're having problems with the membership site, email Mary Jane, support@elevatedexistence.com, and she will help you. She's awesome. Okay, so I've got to go feed my animals and then go get ready for my live class at 1:00, which I'm so excited about. So that is coming up. And I will see you all back here once again, of course, next Thursday for another weekly spirit boost. And in the next couple of weeks, I'll be talking more about the book and the pre-orders and all of that, just in general. That's going to go out to everyone. But like I said, if I were you and you're going to pre-order the book anyway, you might as well do it through the summit because you're getting extra stuff. And that is happening now through the summit. Actually through the launch of my book, because the summit goes through the end of March, basically. So just FYI. So that is elevatedexistencesummit.com. I'm going to go get ready. Have an amazing and beautiful rest of your week and into the weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Whatever you might be doing, always remember to take time at some point to do something that brings you joy. I say it every time. I will say it every time. I don't care if it's carving out 15 minutes, an hour, whatever you can do. Do something to boost yourself this weekend. You deserve it. It will raise your vibration. It will open you up to the signs if you are asking for help. It will put you into alignment with the universe and its flow and all of the things that are coming to you to guide you. So do something. I'm sending you all my love. Have an amazing weekend. I'll be back here Thursday. Hopefully you'll be joining me in the summit. If you are watching this on the replay, sign up and you will get access to the class. Sending you all my love. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.